the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world.
Is this real life?
Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
First of all, very few people listen to your radio show. That's the good news. Which happens to be true. Check out the ratings.
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
And my orders are to weed out all non-hackers who do not tax the gear to serve in my beloved soul.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid. I'm gonna make him an offer down with you.
Give me a go, no go for launch.
Do it live! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
I'm a Mac.
I'm a PC! I don't know how you see out of these damn things.
You have to have eyes in the back of your head.
One of these things is not like the other. I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh, my Lord. Woo! Set these things. Toby, can you grab it? I'm sorry. Thank you. Here. Oh! Well, there you are. Welcome to Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, to Valken Core Live, the show where if you're lucky enough, we will completely butcher the pronunciation of your name forever. Live from the studios of the Valken Debrief at the Colorado Ranch in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Tonight's cast and crew is always Melissa in Studio A and intern Toby doing a great job. We flew them in. And I am your host, Andrew A. Train Hollum, the Supreme Commander of the Valken Corps. Also, I took a small demotion just for a year to help out the South. We're going to make the South rise again. I'm also a district lieutenant down there, but it's part of my career. I have Valken here for you. To my left, your right, is Bob Kaiju Manor from the Valken Debrief and the Valken Alliance. Welcome.
What up?
I shouldn't say welcome. I'm kind of in your neck of the woods.
I know. I should say welcome to you.
Decent little setup you've got here.
We're not little.
No, big things going on. For those of you that are not aware of what the Valken Debrief is, you want to give them a quick overview of what's the Valken Debrief?
Oh, the Valken Debrief. It is the airsoft version of the Valken Core show. So
Nice.
Just like you all out there, all you Valken Core lovers and supporters, we have the whole side on the airsoft side. And I really love it because we're one big happy family.
Yep.
Because I see many of you come and watch the Valken Debrief on Thursday nights, and we cannot express how much love and admiration we have for those of you embracing, Be curious.
Valken Corps doesn't play. You guys don't play, and it has been really cool to support the show and watch it grow. So they're trying to do the same things, separate, but same. Cool. We'll get into that in just a little bit. We've got a lot to cover tonight. I need you guys to go ahead and tag all your friends. Your friends' neighbors, your neighbors' friends, you know what we're doing. Tonight's show, we're going to be talking about, we got a rant coming up. Chad could not be here.
But he just can't stay away.
He can't stay away.
He can't
so we're going to get right and early for all the little ones, especially you, Caden. Before you go to bed, we're going to have a nice lullaby rant from Chad Carter. We also have a giveaway. We encourage you to share this broadcast on social media. And it's so easy to share. How easy is it, Kaiju?
It's so easy, Jesse Lopez can't even screw it up.
Boom! When you share, the goal tonight is 150 live viewers. Once we hit that mark tonight, we're giving away a Phantom Agility duffel bag. Who does that? It's nuts. How did they get entered tonight, Bob, for this beautiful thing?
Well, it goes a little something like this.
Hit it!
Comment below in the interactive live chat and share this on social media. Once we hit the goal number of what?
150.
150 live viewers, we will wait till the end of the show and draw a random name based on all the comments in the chat below that were live.
Yes.
Then we make the announcement on Instagram.
Yep, right over at Valken Corps, at Valken Corps.
Yep. So the more you interact, the more chances you have to win
the bag!
Yes.
The bag!
It's huge.
This thing is huge.
We've got wee, not so wee, and freaking huge.
This thing's monstrous. No, it's part of the new Phantom Agility line. Very, very cool. So we like to give away nice things. It's a nice show. We are going to be talking about happenings, events of the week. But most importantly, you're here. This huge budget broadcast exists because all of you continue to interact, support the show, and be involved. So thank you. And a big shout out to Will Whitley. Who just said, all I want shout outs.
We're here for you.
Nice. Are you enjoying the amenities of being the co-host of this show?
I am. I mean, gummy bears brought to you in a candy dish. Perrier water.
Yeah.
I mean, this is... I know, we're hosting here in the Colorado Ranch, but man, you brought it all. You brought it all on the jet.
It's the least we could do. What is Chad's? Render unto Kaiju what is Chad's. In the chat tonight, we're going to be watching. Make sure we also want to do one thing we have, and you've met him, the best mod in the business. This guy is class act. Boom. So I want everybody, I'm going to do it. Smash that like.
There we go.
For the mod. Do it
Look
just
at that
like
custom Valken case right there.
From the credit union.
Yeah.
But
and I know you guys and gals miss Chad out there. So I did a little stalking and rummaging in his closet and grabbed his favorite hat.
You touched his stuff.
I touched your stuff, Chad. I touched your stuff.
Oh, an angry face for touching stuff. Caden says hi. Well, we say hi, Caden. We think it's really cool. We've got a great show. Who's in the chat? I see Dr. Katie. I see Callie Rudolph from Infamous is in here. Lacey. She's Deadpool. They went to EMR. Jesse Lopez.
Ruth had venison brats and morel mushrooms. That sounds so good.
Oh, it's the season for that, too.
I know.
Damien from the South. We've got everybody. Chad Carter's watching. Israel from Social Paintball is here. That's an American-owned company. TB, who started like 3 weeks ago. TB Wright from Texas. Glad you're hanging in there, buddy. You keep applying yourself. You make something of yourself someday. Back from Vegas, yes, and he had a birthday last week, so happy birthday. Who else we got? Andy from D-Day. Phil King, the district lieutenant from the South, who was out at Battlefield Orlando. Moose is in here. Justin wants a duffel. Well, Justin, you're doing it right. All you have to do is just keep tagging. Go share some friends every time you see Gino fly the G6 across the screen. Share it. Share it. Let's do something. Normally at this time we do birthdays with Chad. I'm not going to stop tradition. I'm not one to do that. I think we should do birthdays. So here it is for you. Again, your chance. Let's see if he's as good as Chad at just destroying your family name. Kaiju, you ready?
I cannot be held responsible.
He
did
sign. We had to sign a waiver. He can't be held responsible. So here we go. Birthdays with the Kaiju. Here it comes.
All right, we got Chris Smythe
from
the Appalachian.
Happy birthday.
Or is it
Appalachian?
Appalachian.
Yep, the Appalachian will correct you quick.
Jenna Marias from the Midwest. Happy birthday, Scott Davenporte from the South. What?
Go ahead.
I know. It says
okay.
Andrew Bainez from the Midwest.
He's from Ghost Crew. I'm Trace.
Ghost Crew. Christina Smithers. I swear, Toby's like right.
Toby's got it all printed up. I don't know. I'd say it's Christina Smith, but I don't know what you guys do.
Marcy Sheboygan from the South.
Yes, from Florida.
Yes.
Marcy Sheboygan.
Brett Hintners from the Pack. Is that CP Raiders?
CP Raiders.
Oh, new one. Mario Las Vegas from Midwest, from the Knuckleheads. Also,
you're doing this on purpose. I love it.
Is that
Tom Tomcat
Is that
Cunningham.
Tomcat or Top Cat? Or
it
Top
doesn't-
Hat?
Tomcat.
Tom the Top Hat Cunningham from Canada Central. Happy birthday. And
Rich Telford.
it looks like Hereford, like the cow.
You can say Rich Hereford then.
Yeah, it's Rich Hereford from the Pacific. Happy birthday.
And this one's too easy. Too easy.
Audra Paniqua?
From the Midwest, yeah. Happy
Midwest.
birthday, Audra Paniqua. That was awesome. Again, happy birthday from us. We hope you got out to play some paintball with your friends. Oh, that's insane. Yeah, welcome to the show. Happy birthday, Audra. Tag your friends and share. Listen, at this time, we are going to, for those of you that are just tuning in, you're watching the Valken Core live. You can join the Valken Core, the world's largest network, social network in paintball. It's all about camaraderie. It's all about getting people together from different regions. I am A-Train, the Supreme Commander of the Valken Corps, and to my left, your right, is Kaiju from the Valken Debrief, the Valken Alliance Debrief, which is kind of airsoft and milsim and tacticals version of it. So we're going to get to that in a minute, but first, what do we got? Are we doing? We should do it. No, let's talk about Valken Debrief.
Oh, the Valken Debrief. Just make it quick and simple. I mean, those of you like Deadpool, Jesse Lopez, Paco, you guys have popped in and helped us out a lot. It is the airsoft side. And yes, as Paco mentioned earlier, sometimes we do like little balls from time to time.
For the BB Curious,
Yes.
this show, now you guys were on at 6 p.m. Eastern Thursday nights.
Correct.
Until
This week, we're going prime time, baby.
love it.
Prime time, we're moving to 9 p.m. Eastern Thursday nights. So, Tuesday night, 9 p.m., right here, Valken Core. Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, Valken Debrief.
Now, you guys have some special guests, just like we do, and,
Yep.
and people in the industry, and you talk gear and events and things like that, too. So, get connected. They talk about sponsorships and...
Yeah, we talk about the Valken Alliance, which is the airsoft version of the VPC program.
Yep. We basically built a wall. A great wall.
Yes.
Alliance Core. It's huge.
But we fight along the same front.
Right, we're fighting this way, but there's a wall.
Yes.
So,
There are some leaks that go back and forth.
feel...
Like, one of the big responsibilities, one of the first expenses of the Valken Debrief, we have to pay for the Valken Core event segment.
Right. That's our new sponsor for Valken Core events tonight will be the Valken Debrief. So, well, congratulations on the primetime slot. We just wanted to invite you out to check that if that's something you're into. It's actually a good show. You guys are having fun. And basically, I jump in there and just pick on Josh. You guys do need to upgrade mods, though. Your mod's kind of whack. I'm just gloves off hitting you as a friend. I'm not saying. I'm just saying there's room. I should be more polite. There's room for improvement in the mod department. Fair enough?
That's fair.
All right.
That's fair.
Our mod rocks, yo. Let's do lullaby rants with Chad. I think that's important. Kids, we know you're getting tucked into bed. Caden, you're the leader of the Valken Core kids. I'm going to self-appoint you that. And just like you, there's a lot of kids that got to get to bed and get to school. But we wanted to have Chad. Well, Chad always wants to tuck everybody in. So all you kids and kids at heart, here is Lullaby Rants with Chad. Check it out.
Hello, kiddos. Are you tucked in nice and tight? I sure hope you are, because it's Lullaby Rants with yours truly. So, I've seen it in the news, on TV, in the newspaper, internet. There's reports of little turds going around shooting up people, houses, and cars with the paintball markers. It's a big no-no. You're giving our sport a bad name. Pretty soon, we won't be able to play because little turds like you take your paintball marker to the local field, like this one. Or go out in your backyard in the woods if you live out in the country. Just don't go shooting people. They're not wearing masks. That's not funny. That's stupid. Stop being stupid. Don't become a village idiot.
Whoa.
He's all fired up. You know, we should do another
Jammies is hot.
joint episode with Chad's rants and Valken Josh Triggered. Both of them together.
I don't think those
Oh
two
my
should be
gosh.
in the same room.
Do you think the universe would implode?
I don't even think Josh works here. I've been here for 2 or 3 days and I haven't even seen him. My new office is fantastic, though.
You got a lot of tools. A lot of tools on your desk.
Set up for somebody about this tall. Had to adjust it a little bit, but it's perfect now. Josh Binks. That's who we call him. Yes, guys, Kaiju is on. I know some of you are like, "Why do you have the airsofter on?" We had it slated for the owner of the Plum Life League and professional paintball player Damian Ryan.
He canceled. Last minute.
Let us down.
And who stepped up? This guy.
Right.
Come on, Damien. Bring your A game.
We're trying, folks, to give you the quality programming. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay, man.
That you deserve. This show is brought to you by Valken Sports. It's underwritten by Valken Sports. We're in talks with a few other sponsors, actually. That'll be great. We're going to come out of this commercial. We need to run a quick commercial to pay the bills for this huge budget show. When we come back from the commercial, we're going to talk about that rant. So I want you to get all your opinions ready and use your words. Get ready to use your words. Because what Chad was talking about is something called the paintball game. But for now, we want to talk about some nice things. And we want to talk about spring is here. It's finally here. Like we didn't have third winter. It's finally here, we think. And
It is.
this is a way to get kids into the game. Check this out by Valken Sports. Yeah, gotcha. Desk pop. Eye protection. These are very, very cool. If you want to get your hands on these, go to your local Valken dealer. What do you think of these? Have you played with these in the office yet? I know you're there.
We always shoot each other in the office.
Is this the game?
Oh, yeah.
These are now banned from the office because we had the desk pop incident of 2017, which the...
See, we use Reball. So we're able to clean them off and recycle them.
I might have to try that. I might definitely have to try that. Are you aware, Kaiju, of what the paintball game is? I know we touched on it briefly in the green room, but I wanted to keep it fresh so we could open up the talk.
Oh, we're going to the talk already?
We're doing it. Chad's rant.
Oh, I thought we were going to... Are we going to do events? I thought we were keeping it positive right now.
Oh, should we? You know what? We're doing events.
Yeah, they want to know where to go.
We should. Guys, unbelievable.
Because a lot of events happened last weekend. There's new stuff coming up.
All right, we're going to do events. We're going to blast through events.
Yeah,
and
why
then
not?
we're going to get to this because it's really important.
It
is really important.
It is.
Cool. So make sure you follow us on social media at Valken Core on Instagram, Valken Core on Facebook. Please make sure that you check out the Facebook pages for your regional groups. So if you're in the Midwest, check out Valken Core Midwest Region 5 or Region. You'll see in there. That's where you can connect with a lot of the players and the events and see what's happening locally and regionally. So that's what they're for. They're there for you. You can sign up at valkencore.com. And it's free to sign up if you want the patches. I think it's a couple bucks, but it's a lifetime membership, right? And we do a lot of cool stuff. So I've got the events. Now, as always, Chad usually watches, but now Kaiju is watching the live chat for funniest comment of the night. Now, last week's winner, this was just sent in via the wire, was Candace Acor from the South. So Candace was the troll of the night. I think you get nothing but bragging rights. But the trick is to try to get Kaiju to laugh while I do events. So he has to kind of stare at the events, and then I'm going to go. But keep it clean, keep it fun, keep it coming. We are professionals here. So the work is on you. Are you ready?
I am ready. Even though we're, a mile closer to the sun and the air's a little bit thinner.
A little bit thinner.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Okay. Here are events, kids. This is where to go, what to do. And here's when it's happening. Carolina Paintball, COD Safeguard. That's in Carolina Paintball in Bishopville, South Carolina. In the Appalachian region, go fight for Kevin. Kevin needs your help. He was so nice to ask for your help, but I've heard nothing but good things about that field. We're going to have to try that one out. Living Legends, Once, Hell Survivors in Pinckney, Michigan, May 18th through the 20th in the Midwest. Callista is going to be there. So is Eceleb, Chad Carter. Make sure you get yourself with Chad Carter. Callista got a selfie with Will at 0 hour. So did Damon Robinson. So we got a little something nice coming your guys' way. Way to post your selfies with Will online. We did see them. Fantastic job. I think they bait and switched him, though. But we did get a legit selfie. We checked it out with Will. King of the Hill, First Strike Paintball in Newberry, Florida. This is an awesome field, one of a kind in the Florida South area. In the Southern region, May 26th. Just play a good old classic game of beat the crap out of the other guy. Lot of fun. In the Midwest, we will not be promoting or letting you know about the Plum Life Cash Bash on June 2nd and 3rd at the Paintball Club of Choctaw in Choctaw, Oklahoma, with cash payouts of $3,000 for the 5-man and $1,000 for the 3-man. We'd like to have more details. We heard that the cash prizes were going to be increased, but we can't get the owner of the league on the phone. So we need we implore you to contact the owner of the league and tag him as much as you can at BunkerMonkey456 on Instagram. It's also Damian Ryan. Let him know why he needs to be on the show. But until then, we will not be promoting the Cash Dash June 2nd and 3rd in the Midwest. I've got standards, but absolutely have to hold it up. Don't get to play on me. Battlefield, Pennsylvania. EMR Paintball in New Milford, Pennsylvania. It's a MagFed only game for all you MagFed players, June 1 through the 3rd. Okay, Bob's writing down who's ahead. USA in the Northeast. It's a classic field, and MagFed events are really taking off in paintball, Kaiju. I will tell you. It's one of the bridge and gateways. Red versus Blue, Mike Johnson's Revenge. Don't spill it on the computer. Command Decisions War Game Center, Taylorsville, North Carolina, June 9th. Shoot some Valken paint. Sign up for the Valken Corps. Go meet Mike Johnson. That's in the Appalachian region, just outside of Hickory. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful people in a wonderful field. Please do bring the BioFreeze Bengay or Flexall 454. You may need it if you're not used to running up mountains every day. You hanging in there?
I'm hanging in
there.
I'm hanging in there.
Try not to get Perrier to come out of his nose. And also the same weekend, June 9th through 10th, Game of Bones. EMR Paintball in New Milford, Pennsylvania. 2-day scenario paintball up in the Northeast. Go play for King Potter. King Potter is calling you out to play for Game of Bones. That's important that we do that one. Might even have a chance to eat off of Potter's Grill. Some of that sweet, sweet potter's meat. Never know. Never know what could happen. Funnier things are great. So, Game of Bones, go play for King Potter up at Buffalo Battlegrounds in Buffalo, New York. The Siege, which is a bring your own paint event happening in the Northeast, just on the other side of Lake Erie. Michigan, Superior, Huron, Ontario.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like the same. Erie, Ontario. I'm not a geography major, but Buffalo Battleground, Buffalo, New York. Check that out. It's a bring your own paint a game. Hang in there, Bob. These guys are brutal. These guys are vicious. If last week the girl won, these guys are vicious. Hang in. You let me know who's winning, okay? At the end of this. Who's ahead right now?
There's two. It's a close tie.
Who are they?
Jesse Lopez and Deadpool right now.
Okay. Red Feather presents Mad Max at Blast Camp in Hobart, Indiana, June 9th. This is a busy weekend for paintball. Midwest region. Check that place out. You can find that at Blast Camp. Ooh, forgot to tell you guys, this weekend's word, or actually this month's word, last month it was Blast Camp for our drinking. It's Lavina.
Lavina.
You should have had a graphic. Toby, strike two. I don't play here. This is the biggest budget, highest viewed, most interactive show in paintball. Don't look at me in that tone of voice. Just next time, have the graphics on the screen when you're coming up. Sorry, folks. We'll get back to that. So that's Mad Max, June 9th in the Midwest. World's largest paintball event, Oklahoma D-Day at Oklahoma D-Day Adventure Park in Wyandotte, Oklahoma. June 11th through 16th, it's a whole week of paintball. You can just come for the weekend, you can come for the week, but whatever it is, it's going to be a fantastic party. You can shoot Valken paint. Sign up for the Valken Corps. We can get everything. I mean, we're going to have a blast. We're going to have Valken Corps on site. We're going to be doing the media, and we're going to have a barbecue. There's actually going to be a player's barbecue. I know you're looking at me to help you, but I can't help you. That's how this works.
This is great.
This is how it works. Sell Team 6 at Cousins Paintball in Manchester, New Jersey. Grab your friends, grab your gear, and grab an easy pass for the toll roads. Sell Team 6, June 16th through the 17th in the Northeast. That'll be fun. I've never been to Cousins. And corrected from last week, Battle for Wastelands at Sniper's Den Paintball in St. Paul, Oregon. June 23rd through 24th. You can sign up for the Valken Corps. We're going to have some players out there. That is in the Pacific region, which seems to be waking up. There's lots going on. You hold it together. I swear, this is a professional show. One of the largest displays of capitalism in the world. Skirmishes, invasion of Normandy happening at Skirmish USA in Albrightsville, Pennsylvania, July 13th through 15th. Sign up for the Valken Corps. Valken will have a vendor booth on site. That's happening in the Northeast. We will be there all weekend. Come by, say hi, sign up for the Corps. Battle for Iwo Jima at Big Indian Paintball, Perry, Georgia, July 28th through 29th. In the South, Perry, they do some big airsoft skirmishes. They've got like a tactical military center there or something. Well, this isn't that, but this is a cool place. I've actually been there. Dragonfire Scenarios is putting on the Battle for Iwo Jima. So go check that out. AVM Reborn at Mount Doom Paintball. Pacific Regional Commander Callista, I believe, is commanding a side. And
She's in the chat.
Well, is she trying to troll you and get you the snicker?
No, she's not. She made like one comment. I expected more.
Callista. Represent. Ooh, that didn't quite get the distance. Sorry about that. Here, we'll try again. Step it up, kids. Step it up. We've got a couple more events to go. You can get him. We have Samara Ferry from 2:30 in the morning, 02:30 in Scotland. I should talk quieter as my partner's sleeping and can't wake him with this show. Honey, turn down your volume. This is happening. This is America.
Or earbuds. Headphones.
Thank you for taking your time to watch the show with us. Please send in. Oh, just get with me. I'll get with you in just a second. From Scotland. AVM Reborn. This is a Mount Doom paintball. I stopped by this place. Very cool. Very cool. One of the classics. It's going to be a fun event. I might even try to make that. DEF CON 1, produced by Payroll Productions at Blast Camp Paintball and Airsoft in Hobart, Indiana. Could just go on and on and on about this event, but over the last 4 days, have you seen the pictures?
2 weeks, 2 more. No, it's less than 2 weeks.
No, that's DEF CON.
Oh, DEF CON.
I'm talking Conflicts is the Airsoft one. That's amazing.
You say Blast Camp, but I just get excited.
I know, but you know what's being built. It'll be done in the next 2 weeks. The compound. Guys, go check out Blast Camp's social media. It's insane. And it is confirmed. It is confirmed. There will be... I don't know how if I can tell you. Hold on. Toby, put it up. Potter's meat. It's all downhill from here, kids. That, folks, was events. That's what's happening. Yeah. You okay?
I'm good.
That's a rough ride. I'm telling you, not many can hang with that.
That was...
That was your events brought to you by the Valken Debrief and tonight's Valken Alliance Debrief winner of Troll of the Chat so far is...
Jesse Lopez.
Wow.
Jesse, he actually had 2.
Is it clean enough to say on air, or should we just shake our heads?
So it was one about me and it was one about you. So the first one he did was...
Ooh, Jesse.
Kaiju makes for a burlier E-celeb, formerly known as Chad Carter. And then he also says, Train likes those easy passes.
See, kids, this is why we do it. All right, we're going to have us a talk. We are going to get it done. I'm going to hit you with a bumper, a Cali Slow Jam, and a public service announcement. And then we're going to come back. We're going to have a talk. All right, everybody, grab a drink. Grab your friends. We're going to have a talk. Check this out.
This is Frankie Tancano, and on Tuesday nights, I gather my family, and my daughter and I watch Valken Colorado live.
The big stuff. Who do you think you are? Mr. Big Stuff. You're never gonna get my love.
I know the statistics, and I never thought it would happen to me. People like me and you, every day, and no one wants to talk about it. Paintball was supposed to be like tag. I never thought I'd be it. I trusted them. I trusted them.
Get him! I was killing!
I blame myself. And it was the loneliest walk back, alone.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back. For those of you just tuning in, this is the Valken Core Live. We do this every Tuesday night. It's just a place to come, hang out, talk stuff. Tonight we had, or actually I'm ruining my manners. I'm A-Train, the Supreme Commander of the Valken Corps. To my left, your right is Kaiju, the host of the Valken Alliance Debrief, which is the airsoft side of things on our airsoft show. So we just had, we went through a bunch, but we need to get to this. The lullaby rant from Chad tonight, and I got to tell you, it's been tweaking me. And I wondered if you ever heard about it. Is this thing called the Paintball game, and it originated out of a rapper in Atlanta that said, "Put down your firearms," to the urban youth, and said, "Don't settle your stuff with that. You should settle with paintball guns." So people in the Carolinas, in Atlanta, Detroit, parts of Wisconsin, California, are running around openly in your community just blasting paintballs at each other. And Chad's feelings on it are Chad's feelings. We would like to know your feelings about this. So please put them in the chat. We're going to read them. Will Patterson's here. Will Patterson has definitely opinion, and you should have some sad faces. We rarely get sad faces on the show. But I think this is a question where we don't need to be sad. We kind of need to get together. What are your initial thoughts? Have you heard about this?
I have heard about it. It was just, a week ago, where they actually say that the very first person has died from these paintball wars. And you guys know about them. I know there's some airsofters in the show that are probably like, what is this? What's going on? It
kind of relates.
Yeah, it kind of relates. It's because even airsofters deal with replica firearms, and we want to have nice things.
Sure.
Right? So what's going on is these kids, I call them kids because they're younger than me, go into these big box stores and just buy this, cheap, out of the box.
Whatever sporting goods store you can buy the crappiest.
Exactly. A hopper, cheap balls, and a tank, and no iPro. They just go out and they're running around their cul-de-sacs, driving in their cars. It's like PUBG, but with markers.
Yeah. Out
in the open, in the public.
Tony Odinson says it's been going on in the south side of Chicago for many years now. Harry from Ohio, in the Appalachian, says it's just plain stupid. You have to know Harry, but he said it the nicest way. Rabbit Bidnost from the Maritime says, bring back Zulu pants. So, okay, a little off topic. Lee Lake says trepidation mostly, a little shame. They're running around, and not only did they have the first person that could tie back to, and I don't think it was a paintball that killed them. I think they were just shooting up the wrong kid's car.
Yeah.
Sometimes you mess with a real gangbanger. You want to be a real tough guy. You mess with a real tough guy, and a real tough guy does real tough guy stuff, and then people get hurt, and it's awful. Zimmer says, shoot your eye out. Actually, last week it happened in Grand Rapids, and that's no joke. So it happened close to home. I'm going to read the chats here, but I'd love your opinions on what's going on or what we can do. Birmingham, Alabama is seeing the same.
You got these kids doing this, and they don't care. They don't know about safety. They've probably never been invited to an actual paintball field or event. But we can't just say, oh, they don't know any better. We're talking about vandalism, personal bodily injury, assault. There's got to be accountability, for this, and they're all Snapchatting it and Instagram
in
living
California.
it.
Well, in California, get this, a fella got his eye shut out, just a random boom. I don't know if he'll see, and the bond for the shooter, driver, and girlfriend was respectively, I think, $1 million, $500,000, $250,000. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculously cool, but it doesn't mean that guy gets his sight back. And of course, and I think there was a kid in Detroit who just thought he was playing with a gun, a toy gun, and didn't realize the damage, was in tears in front of the judge when he got his bond or his bail set at like $300,000 or $30,000, just crying his eyes out. I'm for stiffer punishments, and I'm for setting an example, but then it goes back to when you said you don't think they've been invited. What do we do something as paintballers to say no?
Right.
To work with the community and say, if you think, because I'll tell you right now, if they do it in my community, I'll be on the news going, if you think you're tough, bring your paintball guns and follow me.
Yeah.
Right? Follow me, and we'll grab all you guys. And you'll take them out. We'll show them how tough. I know 12-year-olds that'll wreck them, man.
Justin has a good point. All you can do is educate people. What they do from there is on them. Yes, I agree. You educate people. But again, we can't just entrust these people playing paintball wars to do the right thing.
If you buy this, the same place you can buy like camo paint, fishing line and tackle.
Yeah.
Right? Sometimes you can buy this stuff where you buy diapers. There's nobody saying, well, what are you going to use this for? Or, hey, here's how you use it. You're getting a gun. You have a mask? Show me your mask, or I won't sell you a marker.
Yeah.
Right? Or maybe they've never been to a paintball field. Yeah, it's kind of cool running around a city. That would be kind of cool. There's places that have built them. Take them to First Strike Paintball. Take them to Blast Camp. Take them to Battlegrounds. There's paintball right in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
By the way, share this broadcast.
Oh, Gino's in the house?
Gino's in the house.
in the
I'd like
house.
to know Gino's opinion on this too, because we as an industry and we as players, this is happening in our community. In fact, near one of the fields, I had a good friend and field owner call up, and we were sharing articles of kids behind a school playing airsoft. In today's climate, that's probably not the coolest thing to do.
Nope.
You know, and you've got a school shut down, and it should happen. Then I believe it should happen in a controlled environment at a paintball or airsoft, a combat action sports park.
Yep.
But how do we invite them? Krista earlier said, and I know she just made a really good comment because I speed read. Damn it, Krista. There you go. Just because it's not an actual bullet doesn't mean it doesn't do damage. I've gotten a concussion from being shot too close. I absolutely love the sport and will never stop, but it can be dangerous if people don't know what they're doing. So I don't think these guys know what they're doing. And real quick, on social media, a lot of these rappers and stuff are like, oh yeah, let's just do it. And I don't think the rapper has even been quoted in the press as saying, I didn't think they were going to do this. Right? I didn't think it was going to turn into, like, yes, it's a little less than lethal, but it's damaging to what the community might see we are.
You know,
go ahead.
They go into these big box stores, they see a regular marker, and it's like, oh, that's too shiny. Oh, wait a minute. This one actually looks like a rifle, like the mag-fed ones.
Oh, yeah. Those mag-fed ones are no joke.
And when these kids are playing around in low light, dusk, at night, and law enforcement pulls up, you can't tell.
Yeah.
Because they all buy black hoppers. There's no color. You know, they're not running around in masks or any other protective wear. They're going to get shot.
The likelihood is very high.
It is very high.
Police officers like to go home. Eric Volkert from the Northeast says, in some states in the context, and this is actually true, I'll co-sign this. In some states, in the context of which a paintball marker was used, it will be considered assault, possibly with a deadly weapon. That is true. Outside of a park with a waiver and consent. Robert Davidson says it would be nice to know if any folks in the industry could reach out to their local TV station and possibly run a short PSA letting folks know. Is that something you guys would all like to be involved in?
Ooh. PSAs. I like it. You know, even some, a lot of cities across the U.S. have city ordinances where BB guns can't be shot within city limits without a permit. Imagine that if that happened to fields and indoor arenas that do paintball, because they're not going to look at just a little BB. They're going to look at any projectile, and we don't want that to change.
I don't look at BBs for this.
I know, but we don't want it to go from BBs to projectiles, because then if it goes from BBs to projectiles, that encompasses paintball
It encompasses
as well.
a lot of things. Well, and then we're trying to find the gap, bridge the gap with 50 cal, low impact. A lot of things. Yes, breaking news. Gino in the house. I'd love Gino's opinion on this. Dylan's brother. You should all listen very closely. Bring back public flogging for the offenders and Zulu pants.
And Zulu pants, of course. Of course.
We're going to catch up on some of the reading. Absolutely do not stop. If you've got an idea, excuse me, we'd love to hear it. We'd love to share it. This show is brought to you by the fine folks at Valken Sports. By and through, all nice things are possible. You should share this video. Get people in. If you want to have a talk on it, we want to listen. We want to share your views. We're going to just catch up on a little reading, but not before we pay the bills for this huge, huge budget broadcast. Here's a little message for those of you out there that wish you had some nice things at your field. Check this out.
I want your team and your field to have the tools necessary to win. And I want your refs out there cleaning up the game. And I want your kids and families to shoot products that don't ruin their weekend.
Thanks, Train.
No problem, son. I'm A-Train from Valken Sports, and we make quality paintball products for the American working man, because that's who we are, and that's who we care about.
We're back. Wow, you guys have got a lot of great comments in here.
Krista says, I mean, she wholeheartedly believes that we can't stay silent. I agree.
We got to be responsible about what we say. I would say, again, one of the things we might want to look at is these people haven't been invited. Like, if you think you're such a big tough guy, come to the field. What's the worst they're going to meet? Right? Yeah. Someone that says, man, I beat up on you. That was cool. Right? Let them, and there's some really cool places that they would get off on. Banning sales isn't the answer. One of the big box stores says you can get just a little box marker for $79. You know, just accessible. And then the paint that's in there, it's not even BBs really don't erode except the bios. There's some paint out there that's brutal. I call it riot shot. It's some.
They do make pepper balls.
But no, I would rather be shot with pepper balls than this bone-breaking crap. Oh, hey, Virgil. What are your thoughts on this? What can Fields invite these little dipwads out? I'm sorry, and if you're watching and you're doing this because I'm going to tag it with the paintball game just so you have to watch what everyone thinks of you. What's a way we can get you to see some really cool paintball? You know, there's really, really cool paintball out there and really aggressive. You want to fight. You want to blow off some steam. You want to have a beef with your buddies. Let's do it. But let's do it in a controlled environment. Not hurt little kids and stuff. Dr. Katie says paintballers don't have the orange tip rule.
No, they don't.
Thank you, Dr. Obvious. No jokes. That actually, I just forgot about that. You can't educate people who don't want to learn. The people who do this stuff has no interest in the sport. You can't fix stupid. That's true.
Oh, yeah.
I'm 100% there too. Roll Tide. Man. Gino says, Sherwood, thank you. They could go to Sherwood. That's a great field. Let's do a PSA video. I'm sure most of you would help make it and spread the word on it. I don't know if media would actually run with it, but we can spread the word. I'll tell you right now, if you share, we can get it viral. The whole paintball community can get it viral.
Oh, there's a lot of you. I mean, I don't doubt it at all. I think a PSA would be great.
The graffiti shot great at Sherwood Forest's Chronicles of Spam this weekend. Harry, when's the last time you shot back graffiti? Go ahead. We'll wait.
I think it's going to be a while.
Well, I'm glad. How about putting a short one-pager in the boxes sold at big box stores?
I don't think it'll prevent them from selling it.
Yeah, be in front of the people that need to see it. It's an idea.
Yeah.
Chad wants his gummy worms. Damien says, you can't have your gummies because your gummies go to the co-host. Show him. Damien, you'll help with the PSA. This is awesome. Paco says he officially calls out every wannabe thug you can find to meet me at the field. There's another option. How about we find them and send Paco after them?
Oh, I've heard some stories about Paco.
They're not stories.
They're facts.
Some of it can be used as evidence, so we just say they're not stories. Yeah, let's send Paco. How long do you guys think it would take Paco to clean up this mess? To shows where paintball markers are used, no eye protection worn in scenes. Yeah, you're right. Deadpool, the mass media is in on it. Yes, Tim Green from the 14th LID, Kaiju, and A-Train are in the same studio. We're up here in Colorado Springs at the Colorado Ranch. Beautiful studio. I'm a guest of the Valken Debrief. Tonight's events was actually sponsored by the Valken Debrief, which happens due to a binding contract and the fact that their check actually cleared. I have to mention that the Valken Debrief is now prime time. Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern in full Valken HD.
Costs a lot of money for him to say that.
We make him warm up the checkbook. You guys actually killed my phone.
Damien says all Valken members should have orange tips, but just the tip. Just the tip.
I don't know. It kind of hits home because, yes, when it happens on social media, personally for me, I don't want that in my neighborhood. I would if it happened on my block, I think I'd take a stand, but now it's happening close, and should I or would I? I think we're going to try to do something, but we want your opinion. I want to know what this happened, if this happened in your neighborhood. Is it vandalism or, it's up to the municipalities to say the severity of the crime. What can we do to prevent it? Like, is paintball getting enough exposure from you going, this is how it's done, you little twit? Call them out. Like, bring your entire gang right here.
Yeah. And this really upsets me because...
More than Chad?
Oh, Chad doesn't upset me.
Oh, okay.
I'm so happy in E-Celeb accepted my friend request, actually.
You're friends on Facebook now.
I know.
You are Facebook friends.
That just raised my status just a little bit now that I'm friends with, well, not a little bit, a lot, now that I'm friends with Chad Carter. But, just earlier this week, our cul-de-sac was vandalized. My neighborhood.
Nice neighborhood.
It wasn't a result of paintball wars, but there was 5 houses all within our cul-de-sac. I had tires slashed on both my vehicles. They came out of pocket, So when I see these kids, they don't care what they're shooting at, what's behind what they're shooting at, and everybody else is a victim. And when people have had enough that aren't paintball, not involved in paintball, like the owner of the house, the owner of the car, and they start complaining, they start talking to the city municipalities, the police. They don't care. They're going to do whatever it takes to get that to stop.
Right.
And then we suffer for it.
The UK, you hit a point. It's not until their neighborhood gets hit that you care.
It's when your neighborhood gets hit.
It's when your neighborhood, and then you do something about it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Big topic. I'm going to watch the chat for a while. And you're always welcome to post up here. For those of you that came early, you can see the General's Cup video, not in HD. If you want to see it over in HD, you can see that and a lot more videos over on Valken Video on youtube.com/Valken Video, ad free. Yep. And we've got minute clinics and tech vaults,
tactical challenges.
We've got events from Paintball and Airsoft, the biggest events, the tournaments, the big games. We're right there with you. That all happens over on YouTube. So if you're not watching this live, again, what's our viewer count? You guys are kicking it up. Nice job. Yeah. If we get to 150, we're giving away this sucker. And
that's my go-to travel bag for civvies, straight up.
I've got all 3. It's quite a system. We've already done it. But you can find out about the Phantom Agility series from Valken Sports at Valken.com. You can just type it in there. Ships right to your house, or you can get that at your local Valken dealer. So yeah, you can watch this back on YouTube. We're gonna watch the comments. We love your opinions, but I think as a community, we're all gonna have to agree on the same thing. What the course of action is, because the 14.3 million of us dysfunctional yahoos get together can actually make a difference. But if everybody's trying to grandstand and just do it for attention, I don't know if it'll work. I've been wrong twice before.
Yeah, not very often.
Not very often. Knew.
And over on the debrief, we love taking suggestions, and I know you love taking suggestions. I mean, hit us up. Facebook Messenger, Valken Core. If you've got an idea for a PSA, take the time to script it out. Let us know. And if we think it's a good idea, who knows? You may see it as a video on Valken Video.
We've done crazier stuff. We listen to you. Speaking of listening to you, I've got a little business to wrap up before we get going. One, you guys are fantastic, but I think we're just about to break over the crest of the Zulu revolution. Zulu pants are something we miss. I don't know if it's as much or more than Harambe. But I know Zulu pants were near and dear to your heart, and you have stood up and made a voice. I want you to take pictures and write your profession that you want Zulu back and put them on the internet. Tag Valken Sports. Let us see it. Share it. Make it public. We are almost about to pressure to a...
Should we make a patch with Harambe wearing Zulu pants?
If they bring back Zulu pants.
They both need to
Until
come back.
then, no Zulu pants, no peace.
Yep.
You guys are fantastic.
Hashtag Harambe wore Zulu.
I miss him every day.
Yep. Bring back Zulu pants.
He did.
The Zulution. Jesse Lopez, the Zulution. I
That's
love
what
it.
now. Go on and
Love
spread this. You guys, we can do it. NXL. There were NXL semi-pro and pro athletes holding up signs, tagging them. This was great. You guys don't quit. Don't stop. Once is not enough. You need to let them know. You mean business. So protest something that really matters. What you got?
Nick, don't do that.
Was that Dylan's brother?
No, Nick's sweet
Yeah,
says,
Dylan's brother.
I won't play again until Zulu pants come back. That's saying a lot.
Well,
man.
I wouldn't. You might
But
as well
stick
use
to
a
your
Tide
guns.
Pod. You know,
Stick to your guns.
Do you. Want to thank you for being on the show. Want to thank Mod. Is our Mod not the bomb?
He is. He's awesome. Even though I've never seen him. I mean, I just imagine him back like that
I'm
evil
not
guy.
letting your show see our Mod.
I just
That's
think
not
he's like that
happening.
evil guy from James Bond with the white kitty that's just sitting back and just...
He's the little one in the chair from Austin Powers. Mini Mod. Oh, as always, folks, this is live. This could be our last day at Valken Sports. For sure. For sure. Whew. What a ride. Guys, keep your comments coming. Keep the revolution going. Kaiju. Not the worst experience. Thank you for having us up at the ranch.
It was my pleasure. Thank you for having me on the show. And Damian Ryan, you owe me one for canceling at the last minute.
You know, he didn't cancel on you.
No.
He canceled on them.
He did. He did.
Speaking of which, we're going to go one last commercial. We're getting close to the end of the contract for it, but we do have some local businesses that help us out, so check this out.
We know that life throws you twists and turns, yet most are not expecting the unexpected. We understand that the sun setting is a part of life. Here at Damian Ryan Funeral Homes, located conveniently next to the Sonic Drive-In, you can trust the process with us. Because when you need us most, we want to let you down one last time. Open on Sundays, featuring a nacho bar.
All right, and we're back.
I do love nachos.
They had some good nachos. The queso. That's handmade. They make that there's a guy.
It's all about the
job.
queso.
His job at that place is to make nothing. There's a fountain of queso.
I'd like to go swimming in that fountain of queso.
Just dive right in.
I know.
Listen, this is for after show. This is for after show. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, paintball players all around the world, Valken Core members, thank you for being a big part of this little thing we do. On behalf of the staff, Melissa, Toby, and guest in the studio, in the control room, who's actually kind of been running things, Mason. Valken, Josh's boss from the Valken Debrief was in there running. Basically, he doesn't want him touching his stuff. And I agree. So he's kind of standing over with his arms, eyeballing, don't touch that, don't touch that. So he's helping out the staff. He did a great job today. On behalf of Chad Carter, the family at Valken Sports and all behind the Valken Core, and my co-host, Kaiju. Anyone you'd like to thank?
I'd like to thank Jesse Lopez for best troll of the night and a big supporter of the Valken Debrief.
Big supporter. And Joe from the mailroom.
Joe from the mailroom.
Who had us cracking up all day.
We could not do this show without Joe.
You know, that guy from the mailroom, if he applies himself, he's going to make something of himself anyway, someday. So, until next week, signing out from Colorado Springs, Colorado. It has been fantastic. I'm done. You done? Get done. When you're done, we're going to do this. Kaiju, this is how we do it. We take them out the same way we brought them in. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Are you sure you're ready? Let's warm them up. Are you guys ready? Let's do it. Until next time, V's up, target down, whatever it takes.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world.
Is this real life?
Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
First of all, very few people listen to your radio show. That's the good news. Which happens to be true. Check out the ratings.
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
And my orders are to weed out all non-hackers who do not pack the gear to serve in my beloved soul.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
I'm gonna make him an offer again.
Give me a go, no go for launch.
Do it live! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!